Hope you are okay. We are starting our meeting. I think we are late in the YouTube link, so I will wait a few minutes in order you can let me know if you can see me already. So please just let me know if you can see me in the question post that I made in the MarCom's group. So if you can see me, you can hear me, if you can give me a sign by that post, because as you know, we cannot have conversation by this in this link. So you cannot have like comments or something if it's not through another link. So please just let me know if you are listening to me in the questions post, please. So I will wait for your answer. Okay, I was saying that it's cool because you are writing now in the post. If you could please let me know who is here. I mean, you can write down in the post your MarCom position, what do you do in your portfolio, and your LC, so I can know who is here and if we should wait 2 minutes more or we can start. And also, in order to know which LCs are here, please could you help me with your comments there? Thank you. I will wait for your answer. Okay, thank you so much. Please don't forget to write down who is here, because for me it's important, and also for the NST, in order to track this with you. So please, if you are just like joining the meeting, go to the MarCom Facebook group and write down if you are here and from which LC, so we can know which LCs are here. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy for that a lot of members are in this meeting, and I'm going to share with you my screen so you can see the PPT. I think now you can see my screen. So I'm going to start with the meeting, guys. Hope everybody is having a good day. It's kind of hard to have the meetings through these links because I cannot interact with you at all, but also it's cool because we can record the meeting so you can see this meeting, or it's gonna be useful also. So it's kind of hard, but we are going to make it work. So let's start, guys. So welcome to the MarCom Checking Point October. I will start the PPT. I will, and if you have, let me just check where is my, here is my cell phone. So if you have any comments or if you have any question, please just go to the comments post so I can start to check everything in this post. Okay, so let's start. Welcome to our MarCom Checking Point from October. So what we are going to see in this meeting is the following. So we are going to see MarCom in September and October, what we have been doing in the NST, what we have been doing in the local level. Also, we are going to see a few steps about November, what we have been doing in November, what we are going to be doing in November. The second point is recruitment. As you know, we already have almost 2 months with recruitment. So we are going to see the analysis, what is happening in recruitment nowadays, what are the next steps in this recruitment stage. The third point is Salesforce, because I'm not sure that everybody knows about the dashboard that we have. So we are going to review like very quickly this topic. The fourth point is the NST report, then playoffs, then good case practice meeting that, as the VPs already know, we are going to have a good case practice meeting next week. So I'm going to explain you a little how this is going to work. And the last point is our MarCom fun activity every month for the members that are joining. Every month, MarCom, the VP's MarCom, have a fun activity, yeah, and you are going to know what is this activity for October. So let's start, guys. If you have questions, just please let me know. Okay, first, what MarCom has been doing in September and October. Okay, in September, it was mostly like recruitment of global leader, global talent, global citizen. We were focusing the strategies in Asia. So we were doing like all this implementation of the strategies that we already saw with you in the education cycle. We were posting in the social media. We were like following these strategies. Also, we started coaching with the VPs. I mean, NST coaching. You have the opportunity to contact your coach and have this kind of coaching meeting and review your strategies and everything related with that. Then we also have we also be part of Go Global Expo. Some LCs could join this initiative. We signed a partnership, you already know, and some LCs could attend to this fair, and we made the promotion of this fair, and we started with the English blog posting in terms of national level. This is like the main activities that we have been doing. Like I didn't put like all of them because there are a lot, but this is the main activity of September. September was recruitment, and more recruitment. What happened in October? In October, we had been doing in the national level, the NST, the recruitment analysis. As you know, the global leader recruitment finalized around the first week of October. So Tim has been working in the report about how this recruitment went and what are the recommendations and etc. So you can have access and understand much better the market in terms of global leader. Global talent and global citizen, we have been working in the second wave of the strategies that we are going to release, and this is in order to boost the recruitment. We have been analyzing what is happening in each recruitment, if it's going well or not. And this is what we have been doing. Also in October, at the beginning of October, we have been joining the second event because our second partnership, that is study and go abroad. There is another fair that someone else is joined. Blog posting, we continue the blog posting, especially fortunately we started to write in French again. So we are having nowadays our blogs in English and French. We started the business to business strategy at national level, and we are going to be contacting you soon in order you understand this strategy and you can help us to push this strategy. Our NST business to business Angela will be contacting you in order to check with you this. And the last thing that is important to mention to you, because as I already know, these are not all the activities that we have been doing, is the website management. What we are going to do, guys, for this incoming month is start to send you a feedback form about the website. What do you think is working? What do you think we can add? Why this website is sometimes not useful for you as Elsie? So what we are going to do is innovate all this website, and according to your feedback, we are going to start to build a new and more useful website for all ISH in Canada. So this is kind of the main activities that we have been doing in the national, but also in the local level, because we still with recruitment and recruitment and recruitment. So what is going to happen in November? In November, we are going to start to really implement and track the second wave of recruitment, because I need that you understand how this is going to work. If you are not having a good recruitment, how this second wave or second stage of recruitment and new strategies and new graphics is going to help you to push your recruitment. Also, we are going to start again the NST coaching. Again, guys, if you are not booking your coaching, it's on you, because we cannot just force you to do it. You already know what is the importance of this coaching. You already know how this coaching can help you, but if you are not booking us, we cannot forcing you, or like it's on you, guys. The website work is going to start. Also, as you already know, Tim was our global leader specialist, is our global leader specialist, and he was running our global leader campaign, but now he's done what Tim needs to do. Okay, Tim is going to be focused in the internal communication strategies, such as a newsletter, national newsletter that we are going to start to send, playoffs campaign, internal campaigns that we are running. Tim is on charge of that. Or, for example, the ISTech in Canada Facebook group that we are going to start to implement. So your LCPs elected already know about this strategy, so you are going to be soon in this group. And you are going to know more about the internal communication strategy soon by the newsletter, guys. Don't worry. Also, we are going to start to work in PR. PR, what I mean, like we need to start to be positioning in our universities nowadays. Like I think just a few LCs know how to work with the university in terms of maybe have a publication in the newsletter of the university about what is ISEC and what is the correct form to do this. So what we are going to start to do, so Ubik is going to start to work in this media toolkit that can help you to have a very good publication or in media in your university. And we can start to think about PR strategies for the next year. Social media management and blogs, so we're still in the same. And the business-to-business content that, as I already told you, Angela is going to start to contact you and let you know what is this strategy about, because we have never had any strategy behind the business-to-business strategy that we used to run, but now we have a complete plan and everything is going to work, like we hope, very, very, very good. And we are going to contact you that in order you can join this strategy as well. Okay, this is going to happen in November, so it's good that you know in order to be aware. This is what had been happening in September and October, and then this is going to happen in November. Okay, and keep going. If you have questions, please let me know. Next, okay, recruitment analysis. We are going to be more deeply in this recruitment analysis. I'm going to show you guys what are the goals that we had for September and how many leads are I'm going to show you goal versus the real result that we have. This is global leader recruitment. So in the global leader recruitment, as you can see, our main goal as national team, it was 560, and the real result it was 754. So as you can see, it was a kind of good global leader recruitment, and this was the result. But also the most important, guys, remember that it's not about the LC who is generating more leads, and that's the reason because I am showing you the second metric that we had, that is how many members do we need. So did we need it, and these members were 400, and the real result about the approximately the new members that joined ISET are like 700. This is an estimation because unfortunately we're still missing some information from TM about the BPCM about how many members did they really get. But this is a kind of estimation, and the most important part here is, remember, it's not about I am generating 100 leads, so I'm the best LC ever running global leader recruitment. That's not true if that leads are not the good profiles that TM is looking for. So this is the main result about national recruitment, about global leader. Okay, I'm going to show you Global Citizen. Global Citizen, the goal was 400, and the real result that in September we got just 275. If you can see, we are low in this recruitment. We are going to go further on this, but I really want that you start to look at the results, because same as I am doing now, that analyzing my goal versus the real result is what you need to start to do in order to check if your recruitment is going well or not. Okay, and this is our global talent goal and result. Our goal was 167, and we got 392, almost 400. So if you can see, global talent recruitment is going well. From these 3 recruitments, fortunately, our global leader recruitment was very, very well. I think actually you could see that most of the ISECers started to change their own cover, profile picture, the cover, the profile picture. They started to use the flyers that we made. But what we are, if you are looking at the results of Global Citizen, this is not happening with Global Citizen. Global Talent is going well also. I think that's the reason, because now we want to analyze with you what is happening per LC. So let's start. These are the results about Global Leader. As you already saw, our goal was beat. So you can see in your LC how many leads did you generate in September, but also I made a cut until October 27 yesterday, so you can see how many leads are you generating. And if you don't have leads on Salesforce, guys, I cannot measure your leads. So for example, I don't know if Memorial, for example, who has just 1 lead, is really generating leads. Even though maybe Memorial has a big or a long list of leads, if these leads are not in Salesforce, I cannot take it into consideration. So that's the reason, because Salesforce is very important, guys. So you can see how your recruitment in terms of global leader went with these results. So you can see how many leads did you generate. And that's the reason, because now this global leader recruitment was very successful, but we need to review also if you really fill out all the spots that you had available at that time. So because it doesn't make sense that you are generating 300 leads if you are not like getting the people that the TM need, and you are like just spending a lot of resources on this. So this is a global leader. Now let's go to the global citizen, because this is my main concern, and these are like very shocking like results. So I need that you pay attention on this. These are the results of global citizen. The monthly goal, what that means, I check all your plannings that you send to me in the drive. So the people who has monthly goal is because they send their planning. The others, I'm sorry, I don't have your results, so I cannot measure that, unfortunately. And now, hopefully, you can see why this monthly goal makes sense in order to check if your recruitment is going well or not. People who doesn't have people who don't have any goal, we cannot measure if your recruitment is going well or not. But on the other hand, if you can see, that are the leads that are registered on Salesforce in September and October. So if you can see here, this is showing us that not all the LCs, even not all the LCs are having a very good global citizen recruitment. So you can see your LC here, and these are the results. So the three main LCs that are having a good performance in global citizen are Laval, UBC, and we can have like kind of intermediate performance for Queens, who is having 18 leads for September and 21 for October, until October 27. I made the cut yesterday. So this is important, guys, because if you don't know how your recruitment is going, you cannot, as a marketer, analyze the results and analyze which other strategies of marketing you should run in order to boost your results. So that's the reason because I am presenting you these results. And if you can see, unfortunately, our global citizen recruitment is not going well, and we are minus 34% of our current goal. So we need to start to make something in order to make this happening. Okay, this is global citizen. Let's go to global talent. Okay, global talent. Even though we are having, in the national perspective, a very good recruitment in global talent, we are hitting like 200% more our goals from that we set. Actually, if you can see, most of the LCs are not having a very good recruitment in global talent, and the main results are concentrated in just a few LCs. So this is important, again, that you review how many leads are you generating in order to check if you need to boost your recruitment, or actually in order to see what is like happening with the other, with every program, etc. So that's the reason, because this is important. So now you can have a clear idea about how many leads are you generating in each program. If you are generating more leads than here, but you are not uploading that information on Salesforce, or you are not sending me this information in order I can import this data to Salesforce, from the national perspective, you are not having a good recruitment, guys. So please, it's important that if you are generating leads, update this information on Salesforce, because as you can see, nowadays our recruitment looks well in the national perspective, but if I am going through to any or each LC, is not going so well as we are expecting. So in terms of global talent, we have four main LCs that are having a very good recruitment. That is Concordia, Ottawa, Toronto, and Victoria. So these four LCs are having a good recruitment in terms of leads generation. That's it, okay? Not in terms of lead generation. So these results, I just wanted to present it to you in order to you can see. Okay, I have a question. Hi, Vicky. You are looking at global citizen leads number. Is this from Salesforce or Expa? These results are from Salesforce, sorry. From Salesforce. Everything that I am showing you here is from Salesforce, okay? So these are Salesforce results. Okay, let's keep going. Now you know your reality in terms of your LC. So how now from here we can start to check anything else. Now, as I already told you guys, our recruitment cannot be successful if we are just focused in the number of leads that we are generating. Again, I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat it again. If you're generating 1,000 leads, but you are not raising, like that means, that means that your recruitment is not going well at all. Even though you are generating the large amount of leads that you want to generate, and this is the new mindset that I would like to again repeat, because it doesn't matter that you are generating a lot of leads if these leads are not being raised. So what is happening with raises? Because we cannot just look at how many leads we are generating without look at the information about how many raises we are getting, because these two elements are correlated. So we need to know how many leads, yes, but how that leads are working in terms of raises in order to see if our recruitment is successful or not. So let's check how many raises do we are getting. Two of my members are also with us, but okay, Bursha. Okay, let's check the races. So again, recruitment cannot be successful if the leads we are generating are not going from open to in progress. What I mean open is when you are generating the leads, the stranger people, a stranger stage on Salesforce. So these strangers should be go through the process and become an EP paid. If this is not happening, this means two things. The first thing is we are not having a good recruitment in terms of marketing strategies. Why? Because that means that maybe you're generating 300 leads, but nobody from that 300 leads is a good profile in order to go to the EP pay process. So that could be one reason, and the second reason could be no good customer experience. Even though that maybe you are generating 50 leads these 2 months, but nobody is contacting them or nobody is taking care of our customer. So that means that the customer is not having a good experience since the beginning with ISEC. And as marketers, we care about this because we are on charge of the customer experience indeed. So these are the two main things that it could happen if this is not happening in terms of going to open to in progress. Okay, so that's the reason, because you should also analyze not just how many leads are you generating, but how many raises are you getting also. Okay, so let's keep going, and we are going to analyze. And I'm going to remind you what is our goal in terms of national conversion rate that we need to get from both programs. So we have for OGCDP and OGIP, our main goal is 40%. What that means, that if we are raising 300 leads, if we are generating 300 leads, at least 40% of that lead should be EP paid. EPs paid. So if we are generating certain amount of leads, at least 40% of that amount should be raised. That means that your ALC is having a very healthy recruitment, that your strategies are going well, that your synergy with OGX is having the best synergy ever. That means that everything is going well and you are very coordinated with your OGX and you are getting the right profiles. Even though you are just getting 10, if you are raising just four, that means that you are having a healthy performance in your LC. The real result in terms of national conversion rate, I will show you here, and you are already looking at this, is that for OGCDP in September, our conversion rate, it was just 0.03%. We are not even generating 1%, guys. Same as October, just 0.04%. And for OGIP, it's kind of the same. I think OGIP is like the worst. Just in October, just 0.01%. This is not even 1%. So this is the shocking results that we are getting nowadays, guys. And that's the reason because I am bringing to you this information in order you can understand what is happening and how everything, even though the recruitment is going in terms of big picture well, we are not having a good recruitment, and also we are not having a very good connection with OGX if we can see just these results. So now I'm going to show you your races in terms of per LC, so you can understand what is happening in your LC. So these are the races for global citizen. And if you can see, most of the LCs are not raising anything. We just have a few LCs who are raising people. And if you can see, even though I am saying here that Laval, Toronto, and Victoria have the most races in these 2 months, I think 4 or 2 races or 3 races are not like the amount that they should have, because Toronto is having a better performance in terms of lead generation. So 4 leads are not enough to accomplish that 40% conversion rate that they should have, and same as Laval and Victoria. So even though Laval and Toronto and Victoria are having a more than the average in terms of races, these are not good numbers or healthy numbers. So I am showing you this in order you can understand where your LC is and you can start to work on this, because just look at these results and are pretty like, I don't know how to say, like concerning. So what is happening? And in the average, I mean September and October, we are getting like our conversion rate is just 3.03%. So this is very bad, and I would like to share with you this in order you can start to take action. So let's see global talent. Global talent, we have also some LCs that are raising, and to be honest, our races are the same as global citizen. The 2 main LCs that are raising are Ottawa and Toronto, and if you can see, Ottawa has 4 and Toronto has 3. So even though they are having a good lead generation recruitment in terms of global talent, their races are not good enough to say that they are having a healthy recruitment. And if they are having this, the other LCs are in a very critical situation. So again, these results are just in order you can check how the reality of your LC. So you can be aware and you need to start to work on this. Okay, now I'm going to keep going. And I would like to say, in summary, we have 2 problems, guys. The first one is your LC is presenting a lead generation problem, or the second is your LC is having an EP race problem, or both. So what are the next steps of what I should do? So the next steps, guys, that I need that you start to check. If you are proxy, please take note. If you are VP, please take note. If you are a member, please take note, because we need everybody's help in order to start to change this reality that we are presenting. The first thing is identify your LC problem. So I'm going to send you this PPT, and you can go, even though you don't have the PPT, you can go just to Salesforce and check your results, guys, and check if your problem is lead generation or is EP race or both. And then after identify this, you should go to your OGX side or OGX VP and check with him or her what is happening. If, for example, I am MarCom generating a lot of leads, but we are not having a very good conversion rate in terms of races, I can go to my OGX and ask him, hey, the leads that I am generating are good profiles. Why these leads are not raised? What is happening here? How can I help you? Because maybe is that we are generating 3,000 leads, but that leads are not like good enough for OGX, and OGX are just rejecting these people because these leads are not good. or maybe OGX is still confused in booking and calling and needs MarCom help in order to complete understand how they can start to make it work in terms of OGX side. I don't know. It could be a lot of possibilities, but that's the reason because you should go to your OGXs. Also, like if you are having a lead generation problem, it's good that you talk with your OGX in order to understand what OGX is selling, which subproducts are promoting again, and check how you can boost this recruitment with the new strategies that we are going to release to you. But it's very important that MarCom and also OGX, OGIP, or OGCDP, both BPs are aware about what is happening in GLC and how together MarCom OGIP or MarCom OGCDP are going to work together to make it happen. Because if you can see, the results are not very kind of good in order to celebrate. The third point is attend to the next sessions. We are preparing, guys, really, guys, you cannot even imagine how Erica and me are working on this in trainings, in everything. But if you don't attend, guys, to be honest, I don't know what to do. I cannot go to your house and make you turn on the computer and go to and see the training. So we are doing our best, like with trainings, with new ideas, with new strategies. But even though we are working even in new material, if you don't use it, so I cannot make anything else for you. Really, guys, I am doing my best in my, how can I say? I am doing my best. I hope you also can take this on you and help us to boost these results. So what is going to happen? If you identify that you are having a lead generation problem, we are going to have a good case practice meeting next Tuesday, November 3rd, 9 p.m. East. So the yes is that I'm going to explain this meeting further actually in the next slides. And the second thing is we are going to have a boost your recruitment meeting that is going to happen Wednesday 4th, 9 p.m. East, where MarCom and OGX are going to be invited to know the new strategies that we are going to release to you in order you can have new ideas to boost your recruitment. You already have some ideas that we already talked about this like long time ago before September. And to be honest, guys, I haven't seen that you are really like using these materials. We are going to make again new material, new strategies, new ideas for you. But now it's on you if you want to first join this meeting, and second, ask all your questions, and third, just start to do it, guys, because we are doing everything for you. You just need to start to understand your market and start to implement your strategies. The other option, just imagine that you are having an EP raise problem. That is most of you, actually all of you. So what we are going to do is Erica and me, we are going to be working in videos about how everything needs to happen, like videos about if you need to talk with your MarCom and your OGX about what, you need to, like very specific videos about how you can change the stages on Salesforce because some OGXs is still having doubts, how the new process about MarCom is not calling, but OGX is calling. So MarCom what is doing and what is doing OGX and how they can work together. So we are going to have this kind of videos is not next week. So you can just watch these videos and go through the specific point that you think you are missing. So you can just replay the video if you need it. If you think that this is not enough, let us know, guys, because like we are doing our best with videos, meeting, preparing new material, preparing new strategies. And if you think that you have a better idea, let us know, because always your feedback is important for Erica and me. And okay, I already attended to this session. I already watched all the videos and everything was fine. So the fourth point that I will ask you is book your coaching and work with your coach, guys. Because even though you maybe have all the tools, sometimes we are getting confused about how I can implement it. These crazy ideas that the NST and Vicky is saying that are going to work, how can I implement that ideas in my reality? If you don't know and you don't have any idea how to take advantage of this material, it's good idea to book your coaching so your coach can go with you together and see how this strategy can work in your reality. So please, that's the importance of the coaching meeting. But if you don't book your coaching, we cannot do anything again for you. So these four like super simple steps can make the difference between your numbers, that the numbers that you already saw and the numbers that we can see in the couple of weeks or in this month in November. So this is how it could happen. Okay. Okay, these are the next step. Let's keep going. Let's keep going to Salesforce. Hope you don't have doubts about recruitment and the urgent, how can I say that we need to start to do now recruitment, because as you can see, recruitment is not going well for all the LCs. And also the races are our main concern. So if you need help, guys, just let us know, because even though we are having this kind of feedback surveys or asking you if everything is going well, we can see that the truth is that it's not going well. So please let us know what is happening in your LC, and if you need help, you have now all the tools that you can have in order to boost your recruitment. So to be honest, I cannot see any other excuse to not do it. Okay, I have a question from Bush. I am sorry, but I'm confused. Sequences are different. Where do you find out who they are? Okay, you can go to the bit.ly/MarCom VPs, and you can find out who your coach is. We have 3 different coaches. Well, actually, we have too many coaches, because it's supposed these people is specialized in one specific position. For example, if you need help with global citizen, you have the people who already create the strategy, who already is running the strategy at national level, and who is already managing this with the team. I mean, designer, social media, with me. These people is going to help you to your global citizen strategy. So it's super specialized, same as global citizen. That's the reason, because you have different coaches, because these coaches are very specialized in the specific topic that you need help. Okay, that's the reason. So check the bit.ly/MarCom VPs, and you can find out who your coach is. Okay, keep going with Salesforce. Let's talk about Salesforce and why I want to talk about Salesforce in this meeting. Let me see if I have other question. Okay, Polly said this is the one I couldn't find it. Yeah, is that one, Polly, I think. Is that one? Just check in the tabs, because in the tab, in one tab, I think it's called LC coach or something, so you can find out which your coaches are. Okay, so let's start with Salesforce. Why I'm bringing this topic to this meeting? Okay, because we are identified some problems that are happening on Salesforce. It's very, very important that you pay attention, guys. Okay, when you are uploading leads by your own, guys, you are forgetting add the program of interest. What I mean, for example, I am uploading Vicky Gordiano to Salesforce, but I forgot to add if she is interested in global citizen or global talent or global leader. So this lead is kind of, how can I say, without any program, so nobody can contact him or her in the correct way, because we forgot to ask that information. Other thing that is happening is that I am uploading Vicky Gordiano again, and Vicky Gordiano is super happy, but Vicky Gordiano has the 3 or 4 or 2 different options. So for program assigned, I am clicking, or I am saying that she's interested in global leader, but also in global talent, but also in global citizen. So why we change this in this new recruitment? Why? Because in the past, if you remember, the leads could check the box about Global Leader, Global Talent, Global Citizen, all the programs that I want, I will check it. Why we are changing this and why this is affecting our results? Guys, if you don't specify the specific program that they are interested in, for us as marketing, we cannot know the real number of leads that we are generating per program and the real information that we can get from them. I'm going to explain further in the next slide what that means and why it's super important that you don't forget to use the template that I already shared with you, because this template is going to give us all the information that for us as marketing is relevant. I'm going to show you why in the next slide. First of all, what is happening if we are just like uploading our leads without assign a program on, and also assigning them like 3 or 4 or 3 or 2 or whatever? Okay, the first thing is we are losing. We are losing valuable information. Valuable. I'm going to show you why. And the second thing is we are having crazy people in OGIP, OGCDP, and TM. Why? Because when I am BPTM or when I am BP OGIP, just imagine I am BP OGIP, I'm going through Salesforce in order to see how many leads MarCom generate this week. So I am just looking at the leads that MarCom generate, and then I am filtering by program, and then I realize that this lead is global talent lead, but also is global citizen lead. So I, as BP or JIP, I don't know if I should contact this lead and offer him global talent, or this lead is for my other VP of OGCDP who is going to offer him global citizen. So for me, it's just you are making my life like very confusing because I don't know which program sell. And even though they can just call and sell both, that is not the main point that they need to do. It's supposed that these people, if he's signing in on the program, is because he is or they are interested in the specific program that we are selling. And as MarCom, that's the importance to have separate splitted forms of registration in the website. So now global OGIP, OGCTP, and GM are getting super confused about which program should I sell. If you are saying that they are interested in both or maybe in 3. And also, just imagine for the leads. Okay, my VP is looking at this lead, Vicky Gordiano, and my VP is calling her like, we have global talent for you. And then my VPTM just realized that this Vicky Gordiano also is global leader, so my VPTM also is going to call Vicky Gordiano to offer global leader. And then you see the lead is getting like, why I am having like too many calls, and maybe if the communication in the LC is not good, this could happen. That's the reason because we cannot keep doing this. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the information that I said that we are losing information when we as MarCom are doing this. Why? On Salesforce, guys, you have a dashboard. I don't know if you don't know about this. I hope you know that I didn't say anything about this dashboard because it's supposed that you know, or at least I was aware about that. But in case of not, I will mention now. In Salesforce, you have a dashboard that is called My LC Leads Management. This My LC Leads Management was changed. Why? Because now we are focusing leads generation. No more calling, no more booking, no more anything. So we are focused about how many leads we are generating per week or per month or etc. Why? And why this dashboard is valuable? Because you can find very, very important information in in your dashboard that can help you to run your specific marketing campaign. How? I'm going to show you how. The first thing that you are going to find in my leads management dashboard is going to be this column about how many leads you are generating per program. So this can help you easily to understand how many leads you are generating in total per program, etc. You can see that my dashboard is like empty because I'm not an ALC. So this dashboard for me is showed as empty because I'm not an ALC. But for you, it's supposed that this dashboard is going to be filled out for the information that you are generating according to the leads that you are generating. So the first thing, I can know how many leads I am generating per program. The second thing that you can see here is you can have very valuable information in terms about this question. How did you hear about this opportunity per program? What I mean, your leads every time that your leads are signing in on the website, they are answering this question. And why this question is important for you as marketing? Because if you can see, this information can reflect what your leads prefer and or how your market is working. For example, just go to the global leader graphic. You can see that global leader, the most information or the main resource is information started at my university. For example, for next recruitment, we know that our main point of contact is gonna be the bullying in the university. So we should run more strategies focusing the bullying. For global citizen nowadays, same information in my university stand, same as global talent. So if you can see, this can help you to understand how your market is working and how you can implement your marketing strategies. If I don't know how to downscale the MCS strategy that NST is telling me that I should do, I can just look at my dashboard and check my market and what my market wants or what my market is saying. So that's the reason, because this information is important. The second thing, area of study. Which area of the study are you in? So you can see, for example, students of which school are interested in our programs. So you can go and see in which buildings, I don't know how to say, in which degrees you should focus more or less because they are not very interested, or you can see your market, guys. And these are just the two things that we are sharing with you, but also in all this kind of information that every lead is signing in on our website and checking the boxes, we can know which countries of preference they have. We can know about a lot of information that we can share with you, and you can analyze and understand your market for this recruitment, yes, but also for the next one. So that's the reason, because if you are not uploading with the complete information your leads, you are missing this information for your LC. So this information is not going to be complete, and the next generation of MarCom is not going to know what is the best for your like the best, how can I say, like the best with data resources, like this is the best because this is what the people is saying, and these are the results from the recruitment, like real results. They are not going to know what is happening there. So that's the importance, because you need to upload completely that information. We as national level are losing that information, and you as local chapter also are you are losing this information. So now we have those leads, I mean, equal to lost information from these LCs, guys. We have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 LCs who are losing information. And it's important, guys, if you have an updated information about these leads, you can send me this information so I can just allocate the leads, and you can just stop losing this information. What I mean, for example, Calgary, I don't remember. I think it was because they didn't assign the program. So they are there, but they are not having any program to track. So just the same problems that I already told you. So these are, just be careful. I just let you know about this in order to, for the next updated of leads that you are going to do, be careful and use the template that I sent you. All this information, if you are making booting and you're just going to go through the Excel sheet, use all these columns, because for us, every data here is important, guys. If you are missing something, this information is not going to be reflected in your LC results. So now you know why I am always saying use the Salesforce template. It's not because I want to have all your information and just look at, no, it's because this information is valuable and is useful for you and also for us in order to understand which strategies we should be running next semester for you, okay? So now you understand how to use this and how is the best management that you can have in your Salesforce account. Okay, I have a question. Can we filter the area of study for leads generated for specific months? Yes, Tarmima, yes, you can do that. You can just customize the information, filter the information per month, per week, per everything. So you can look at this information and as you can, like, make filters, etc, etc. So guys, again, last message about Salesforce, use the template. And if you are using the template, please fill out all the columns, because this information is important and relevant for even for you next year. So please use the template. And use also your dashboard, because your dashboard can help you to understand what your marketing is requesting. For example, here it's going to show you the reality of your market. So that's the importance of Salesforce and analysis. Okay, so if you don't have any other question about Salesforce, and this was my Salesforce speech, hopefully now you understand why it's important this. And I keep going for the NST quarter report. Okay, the NST has been working in the quarter report. What that means, if you don't understand really well what the NST is doing, how NST is working, what are the NST goals, the NST already made a quarter report that I'm going to send you, I think, the next week. We are just like making this report look prettier and completing some stuff, but you can see the results that they are getting, and they are like tracking, and the strategies that they are like having for the next 2 months. So this report is going to be just I'm going to send to you, like, it's a PDF, and if you are curious about this, they are working very hard. Every NSC in this team is working, so you can just look at this. And also, guys, we are going to launch our NST application this week. So if you're still having doubts about if you are going to apply for the NST in MarCom or not, I really recommend you to go through this report so you can understand which strategies we are running, which kind of goals we are trying to get, so you can understand more or less how the NST works in terms of MarCom. Also, feel free to approach any of the current NST so you can have a better idea. Or also me, we are releasing the NST apps, and I hope like a lot of new MarComs can apply and join the NST team. So if you want, I think if you want to learn MarCom, learn how to run strategies at national level, coach LCs, because you can ask my NST. I'm not going to let you coach an LC if you are not ready. Like, if you want to learn all of this, you can join the NSC, and I can guarantee that you are going to have a good experience of learning, but also a good experience of team. Hope so. So this is our NST quarter report, and you, to be honest, I'm super proud of this NST because they are very hard workers and they are making very awesome things. The blog is going like super cool. Social media, we already hit 40,000. 40,000 of likes, like everything, like they are like working like very hard to make this happen. And I would like to say like congratulations to my NST because they are like on the top. Okay, this is about the NST quarter report. Then we are almost done, guys. Playoffs. I would like to explain you what is happening with playoffs. Let me see. I have something. No, I don't have any other comment, I think. No. Okay. Remember that if you have any question, you can let me know by the comment. Okay, playoffs. Okay, I don't know if you already saw the post, but this is the playoffs bonus event that we are going to have for MarCom this week. So as you can see, we have different challenges or different ways that you can add points in terms of MarCom. We have global citizen, global talent, and social media points. And these bonus events are going to be posted every Tuesday in the MC fan page. So if you want to know how MarCom can help in order to get these two COPs, OGX and ICX COPs, so you can go every Tuesday to the MC fan page and check what is the bonus event for MarCom portfolio every week and help your LC to make this happen. And okay, how this is work? Okay, you are going to see in each flyer how you can add points. You need to be like, you need to follow this, because if not, we cannot know if you are like doing this even though you are doing this. For example, if we are saying that share at least 5 flyers from Global Citizen Campaign on your Facebook fan page and tag Lucy Rodriguez. Lucy Rodriguez is our current designer of Global Citizen. Tag Lucy so that she can receive the notification and we can add you these points. If you don't tag Lucy, even though you are sharing this, we cannot know that you are having this activity. So please just follow the instructions so that we can just like add you the points. And okay, every Tuesday we are going to post this, but every Wednesday, I mean not this week because we already started yesterday this challenge, but next Wednesday we are going to announce which LCs are adding points because of this challenge. So next Wednesday you are going to know if your LC add points because of this past challenge and how many points did your LC get. And next Tuesday you are going to have a new MarCom bonus event. So that this is how it works, and this is the opportunity as you as MarCom to start to boost your LC results in terms of playoffs. MarCom also can participate, and we are going to have more activities in order all MarCom members can participate and join and add points for the playoffs in their LC. Hope guys you can join. I already saw some people booking me for coaching in terms of add more points if you book your coaching. So if you start to book, it's very simple stuff really. If you really want to win, it's very simple. Just share the 5 flyers, it's super easy, or just send your social media calendar also is something that you already know that you need to do. So it's like super simple. So I think it's easier cannot be. So hopefully we are going to have a lot of LCs adding points because of MarCom. And if you have any questions, just approach me or approach the people who is on the flyer. This is playoffs. Hope everybody is going to join. It's very bad that I cannot see at the moment everything with you. I mean, I cannot have conversations through this to this post. Okay, so yeah, we are almost done, but what is going to happen in the good case practice meeting? I already told you, the VPs already know that next Tuesday we are going to have our good case practice meeting. What is this? So the LCs that are here are going to share with the other LCs what they are doing, that they are having a very good recruitment in terms of lead generation. So as if I am not having a very good recruitment, I can join and listen to the other LC's ideas, and maybe these ideas are going to give me a much better idea and I can implement this in my LC. Or maybe I listen to these ideas, but also they forgot to mention one idea that I am implementing and it's having results, so I can just jump up and say this idea. So this is going to happen next Tuesday, and the LC is invited to share the specific LCs are invited to share. In terms of global citizen are Laval, UBC, and Queens, and in terms of global talent, Concordia, Ottawa, Toronto, and Victoria. Hope guys, VPs from Laval, UBC, Queens, Concordia, Ottawa, Toronto, and Victoria, or proxies, please take note, because I am expecting you can share with the other LCs what are you doing and what is the reason, because you are getting a lot of leads, not a lot, the enough amount of leads in order to have a good recruitment in these two. And also, even though you are not named here and you want to participate, please just let me know. Tomorrow I will send you the newsletter. So if you are interested in participate, please just let me know. You are like totally invited to participate. But at least you are going to know what is happening with these 7 LCs, sorry, with these 7 LCs. And these 7 LCs, I will contacting you in order, VPs, in order to, you can know what specifically you need to prepare for next Tuesday. It's not going to be a big deal, don't worry, but you need to prepare something for the other LCs so the other LCs can understand your strategy. Okay, this is how it's going to work, and please feel free to join, members, VPs, everyone is invited, so you can also share with us what you are doing in your LC, and you can learn from the other LCs. Okay, so final. Happy Halloween. Okay, this is our October activity, fun activity. I'm going to invite you guys for next weekend. I know next weekend is, or I mean this weekend is Halloween, and most of you are going to go and have party and maybe wear a costume or have a very cool Halloween celebration, maybe without costume, but very original or something that, I don't know anything about Halloween. So what we are going to do is the next weekend and until next Tuesday, we are going to share in our MarCom Facebook group our costume or our Halloween celebration or something related with Halloween that you already enjoyed that weekend, something fun that you made or some, I don't know. Whatever you want to share with us about Halloween, and tell us why did you are sharing that. Like if I am wearing, I don't know, if I am wearing a superhero costume, I'm going to explain why I'm wearing that, because I don't know. I like Batman, so I decided to use this because it's my favorite superhero, or I don't know. So I think it's a good way to have fun, because sometimes the costumes are very like creative, and I really want to see what you are doing in Halloween, because for me this celebration is very new. In Mexico we celebrate Halloween, but I think it's not a super big deal as is here, like the pumpkin carving and all this stuff. So please just share with me your pictures. Feel free to share. I will start, because if no, or if feel free just to start, but for sure I'm going to share with you the pictures of the Halloween party that we are going to have. So just share with us, and let's start our fun activity. So you have from Saturday to Tuesday to upload your pictures, and just feel free to do it. Members are invited also to do it. I think it's going to be funny to see all the MarCom's costumes, and it's going to be very nice. Hopefully you enjoy this activity also. So this is our activity. And just at the end, just to finalize the last slide, guys. This is the last slide of our meeting. You have just 64 days left, guys. I mean, in the year. You just have these 2 months to make it happen. Now it's on you. You already saw the analysis. I already bring you like the results that we are getting. I already bring you the solutions that we have for you in order to help you to boost your recruitment and your raise time. I already bring you the Salesforce analysis. Like, we as NSC, we are doing our best to help you, help us to make this happen, because it's on you. If you can implement these strategies, or if you want to book your coaching, or if you want to participate in playoffs campaign, or if you want to apply for NST. So it's a lot of the stuff that now is on you. We are working very hard, and please, 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 if you are detecting that something is not going well and you need help in another way, just let us know, because communication is the main, how can I say, it's our main tool in order to know how everything is going with you. So guys, we just have 64 days left. I mean, in this year, let's make it happen, because we can do it, and you already know that we have enough time to make this happen. So for me, is this, let me see if we have, okay, just if you don't have any other question, guys, thank you so much for attending this meeting. I hope this meeting was useful for you, and you learned some things that you don't even know about your LC, or maybe not, and you are already working on this. So please just feel free to contact NST or me, because we already know these results, and we can help you to make this easier for you. So thank you so much, and let's start to make marketing. Don't miss these chances that you have to learn marketing. So next steps, just keep in mind next steps. Where are the next steps? Here. Next steps: identify your problem, talk with your OGX, attend to the next sessions, and book your coaching. Remember these four steps to have a good and successful recruitment. We are on time. Don't miss it. Have a good night, guys, and thank you so much for joining this meeting. And hope to see your costumes in the MarCom Facebook group. Have a good Halloween. Happy Halloween. Love you, my MarComs. Bye-bye. Oh. No questions? No questions. Have a good night.